Siren, what a first quarter as Chris Judd has heard off the ball. Around Brendan Favola's right heel, they put some extra padding, some extra foam padding in his boot at quarter time. He spent basically the entire quarter time break without the boot on. He's obviously needing a fair bit of assistance to get through this game.
Second term underway. Jacobs still rucking for the Blues against the more experienced Simmons. Murphy to Houlihan to Scotland, and he places it well. Wiggins couldn't quite hang on. Newman, the Richmond skipper, there with him. Wiggins, though, always gives a good account of himself in the physical exchanges. There's a ball up.
And a mark of respect for Simon Wiggins' first quarter, which was sensational. 8 disposals, 4 marks. He's now got Chris Newman, the skipper, for an opponent.
Aaron Joseph, who took Gary Ablett in that second round NAB Cup match, has Ben Cousins and had him for a significant period of the opening quarter. Bounce favouring Jacobs, little underhander, and then he roves it. Judd half a chance, looks recovered from the knock just before quarter time. Another ball up.
Room, guys.
So Carlton by 30 points. Jackson not giving Judd a millimetre. Tigers not wanting to concede early scores here. Hadley, Murphy from just inside the 50. Favola with 2 against him. That leaves 1 loose. But arriving very hard for Richmond Reigns. Can't rush the behind. I bet he would have done last year. Kick untidy. Bounce favouring Scotland. Carlton dangerous again. Houlihan. Judd just placing it with the left. Oh, what a brilliant piece of improvisation. And Carlton lead by 6 goals.
Incredible football. Incredible football. The left foot by Judd and the smart soccer kick by Fev. He's happy with it. He knows it's special. Everyone knows it's special. Let's have a look at it again. On the left foot. Oh, that's good.
Got it sweetly.
He did. And if he was feeling a bit crook at quarter time with his heel, he'll be feeling all right now, Luke.
I tell you, he'll also be feeling crook. It'll be Terry Wallace in the coach's box for Richmond, because it's another shank kick out of defence. Andrew Rains, there he is. Just continue to turn the footy over, and if you do that, you'll get punished, and that has been what Richmond have done from the start of this game. Fumbled and turned the footy over, and they are getting belted because of it.
Belted to the tune of 6 goals at the moment.
Block, it's a block. Troy Simmons goal kick.
The umpires confused everyone. You can see the players all went the opposite direction. Simmons free.
It's been 21 minutes since the Richmond score, and gee, they're making hard work of it again.
You've got to be impressed with the Carlton tackling.
That's something the Tigers have to work on too. They need to lift their rate in that area this year if they're going to make the finals. Murphy, short one out wide. Finds Russell. Stabs it out wide. Now Houlihan, slick hands to Waits, who's already got a couple. It is raining goals for the Blue Baggers. Well, this is looking decidedly ugly for Richmond at the moment, but full credit to Carlton. Waits got 3.
Well, he has got 3, and his opponent is Matthew Richardson. Luke, there's Brett Ratton, but this man Richo, his opponent is Jared Waite, who's kicked 3 goals to this stage of the game. What does Terry Wallace do with Richo?
Got to go to the goal square, Wallsy. That's where he's most dangerous. Jared Waite will be more nervous about him on the full forward line, and they need to get their best players in the midfield. Foley, Cousins, Nathan Brown up there. They've got to start winning some footy and then get an opportunity to Richo one-on-one, because the game is almost going to be blown away. It looks like it's going to happen now, I think. Richo said, I might stay here.
Amused, he's unhappy. And Terry Wallace looks a little flattened by this.
Yeah, Richo's going forward. And that makes sense, because Waite's hot at the moment, so don't let him be hot in Carlton's attacking area. Take him out of the play. And that's exactly what Terry Wallace has told Richo to do.
adjudged a throw against Cousins. Simpson takes the free. It is all going Carlton's way. Cloak's playing forward with the young Jacobs doing the ruck work. Here's Garlett, 2 against him though. Houlihan lends a hand. McMahon for Richmond. Tigers need some steadiness, and Delidio provides it there. Oh, Foley, another bad fumble. Garlett just about had it off him. Rains, Delidio again. Richmond looking rusty, looking lacking in confidence and polish, and a big win there to wait. As he edges Schultz out, but Tambling arrives, makes it a contest, and then tries to prize it away. Gives Schultz a shot. Now Tuck had to kick without a run-up. Richardson's there, and no free kick. And a behind.
Jared Waite hurt. Jared Waite in real trouble, got crunched. You see it, he fumble, and bang, he's hit there. Solid hit by Tambling. And Jamieson has now run to cover Richo.
Simpson.
Waite coming off.
To the wing and finds Scotland. Keeps it moving. Carlton go back inside 50. Rains with courage. Oof. Now Foley for the Tigers. To McMahon. That's a good kick. There's a loose Richmond player inside 50. And it's Revolt. And he's probably within range here.
Got to go back and kick this one, Quarters. It's what they need. He's capable of making the distance. The Carlton defence just got caught out there with Jared Waite injured and off the ground, and they had a spare man forward, Richmond, but they need this goal.
There it is, mate.
Revolt from about 47 metres out when he kicks. Just the point.
Courage of Andrew Rains going back with the flight of the football. He had no idea what was coming his way, but he went. Well done.
And again, it's Chris Johnson doing the kick-in duties and finding Hadley. Carlton putting it together very well. Judd becoming more prominent, more influential. And this fellow Wiggins has been good. Thornton, just about the captain of the back line these days, the senior key position hand, and it's Hadley again. Carlton by 40 points. Richmond in big trouble. Hadley takes it wide. Cloak is there. Kept his feet and had a share of the ball for a moment. Brown back on the ball for Richmond. McGuan, Rains. Tigers with good numbers there, and Rains surely was taken high by Robinson. The umpire must have been obscured, and the Tiger fans don't like it.
Terrific call there, Tim. Certainly a free kick. Umpire obscured. Richmond fans weren't.
Tackle count 26-17 in the Blues' favour. That's a glaring statistic in this match. It's a free kick to Richmond. It went off Bryce Gibbs. Jackson kicked it, went off Bryce Gibbs' foot. So it'll come back to Jackson.
Behind you.
Jackson short to Tambling.
Back two, play on.
There's just nothing working for the Tigers at the moment. Everything is forced. McGuan. Back to McMahon. He gets the ball eventually. Chips inside 50. Not great direction. And it is very messy for the Tigers at the moment. We'll have a throw in, and that look on that man's face just about says it all at the moment.
Inside 50s, last 25 minutes, domination by the Blues.
Cruiser had that to himself. Hadley, Betts, a couple of shares of it for Betts, but it's a free kick to Cousins.
Paid a throw there, and the umpire picked that up well.
Good start from Cousins, but just a little subdued over the last quarter of an hour. Bowden in from the side. At the back, Johnson. Would have thought about the rush behind in the past. Doesn't matter. Cruiser to Simpson. Good link man for Carlton.
He's got nothing on offer here, Tim.
Had time, though. Needed to buy it. Wiggins up. Went early. Couldn't hang on. Newman in the famous 17. Cousins again for Richmond. They need him to rise. He puts this in a pretty good spot. Oh, Richmond. Two of them flew against each other. Schultz kicks the goal. Comedy of errors, but in the end, Jay Schultz has the last laugh.
Gee, they were lucky to get that in the end, weren't they?
Well, they were, because I think not just two of them mucked it up. I think there were three of them involved in this contest. No, maybe Schultz stayed down behind. And it was a clever kick in the end. He grubbered it.